Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Blue once again. Gonna do another Backbreaker video. Gonna be wrapping up my segment on Backbreaker before too long. I think I've said a lot, and pretty much all I really want to say about the game. The game's great, despite its flaws, despite its shortcomings and lack of flash and flair and features and things of that nature. But again, I try to review games based on the game as opposed to what I want. I tend to review games based off what it is that the game brought. Is the game representing what it's bringing to you properly, and is it functional, and is it, worthwhile, fun experience? I try not to review games at all most of the times because I just don't think I'm qualified for that kind of thing. I can only pretty much give my opinion, but I try to stay outside of the bounds of saying, well, I didn't like this because, well, this isn't happening. One quick point, which is not what this video is about. Thus far, I'm playing on the hard difficulty setting, and my only real issue with the game so far is it's not very challenging. I don't know specifically what I need to do to increase the challenge, but it's not really challenging. So I would imagine it gets superiorly challenging once you go online. But again, not what this video is about. This video, once again, is the pros and cons of the Euphoria Engine, Part 3. I was going to do 2 parts, but I decided, I needed to show some, the other side of the coin as far as the Euphoria Engine. Now, this video begs the question: can the Euphoria Engine and the physics engine be manipulated by special moves? Special moves meaning, stiff arms, of course, manipulate it. Spins, of course, can manipulate it. But what I mean by manipulation, meaning can it be manipulated to an unrealistic physical outcome? So far, everything that I've seen in this game, physically, with the engine, is pretty spot on. I mean, you have some really weirdo things happening, but nothing as weird as I think is about to happen right now. Now, as you can see, my character, Dutch, the running back, gets the handoff. I'm already starting to sort of implement my team a bit, sort of trying to build an Atlanta Falcons build. I get the handoff. Number 74 completely breaks the block, and he's coming directly for me. I might get 2, maybe 3 yards if I fall forward, but really, this is supposed to be a loss. 74 has full steam ahead momentum coming straight at me. Makes the connection, and here's the funny part. Now, as you can see, the collision detection is superb. My momentum is stunted. His momentum continues on. He's a much bigger guy. He's got his momentum, and I bend back. I mean, I literally bend back. This guy is virtually laying on top of me. I mean, he's gonna just pancake me, and that should be the end of the play, unless, of course, I hit the juke button by mistake, which it was sort of like a reaction, kind of like, oh, let me just hit the juke button and see what happens. And this is what happens. Zoop! Throws him down like he doesn't mean dick. Again, can special move commands manipulate the Euphoria Engine in an unrealistic way? I understand the juke is there to avoid tackles. I understand the spin move is there to help break tackles. I understand the stiff arm there is there to aid you in fending off a would-be tackle. The aggressive mode allows for far more powerful assaults with the running game versus defenders. But to me, this just doesn't seem physically possible. I mean, my guy's pretty agile, but I mean, he's back on his heels, man. I mean, he's back on his heels. I mean, he's literally in a seated position with this 300-pound dude laying on top of him. There's no way you're going to be tackled. And I think the game had concluded that I was going to be tackled until I hit the juke button, and all of a sudden I toss him away. Get out the way, move it. This is what the game has to fix, folks. To quote Apex is Free, one of his older videos. That's the kind of stuff, along with the sort of Ghost Rider blocking where guys will sit there and block midair for a few seconds. Just want to raise the question to see if special moves can affect the physics engine in an unrealistic way. And I can't say that this isn't clearly that. I mean, this guy was tackled, and all of a sudden, because I hit the juke move, I juke out of it, and he goes down like a sack of bricks. Don't know what that's about. Anyway, this is Blue. I'm out.